1, 2, 3. Let's see what is going on. All right, let's, cornering. Already moving at 134. Ondas trying. Rejection at the 1036. Keeping a close eye on that. Fuel cell looks like it wants to move to the south. Unusual machines. 1.48% today. VLN $1.46. Let's see what the indices are doing today. A lot of the big boys are absolutely just either sideways choppy or trying to break out, but I'm not a fan of neither. Not a fan of neither. ES is trying. ES is not moving for me. Huh? Looks like it is now. Looks like it is now. What is going on, everybody? We're just tuning in live. Tuning in live. YouTube. And we are off to the races. Generate 10 hashtags. There you go. And we are off. I mean, it's under review. Just freaking review it. There we go. Amazon wants to break out. Good stuff. Great for them. Kind of need a little pulse in the market here. iRussell. There you go. Nice little bump up off this AUUD. You know what? I kind of need a little something here. 1 second. What the hell is it? There we go. Where's my phone? Say my haters on my name, my name. Where the hell's my phone? All right, let's get this party started. All right, so watching the entire market, I'm just watching what's going down here. Meta's full bear, Apple full bear, VLN, Ondas at rejection here, cornering 135. T1 Energy is interesting here. AUUD looks like a bull flag here. Let's see something. What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, well, that's on the agenda. What's going on, team? So I'm gonna pretty much run through a bunch of tickers. VIX is now up $20. 20 means bearish, not leaning confidence in the market. I will not lean confident. I would not lean bullish in the market. NVDA is now coming down. I'm sitting on my hands. I'm trying really hard to sit on my hands today. What I will do though is Oh wow, I'm getting a bunch of likes here. What I will do is let's start looking at options. NVDA, I mean NVIDIA. Wow, Russell absolutely running right now. Russell running right now. This is how you get the bull trapped. Be careful out here, folks. Be careful. Gotta be careful. I'm watching ES. I'm watching ES futures. To get the pulse on the market right now. I'm not really feeling what's happening here on ES. All right, ES. Waiting for this to give me some confirmation here. Otherwise, I don't want to get clapped. I don't want to hold bags. Just sitting on my hands right now. Sitting on my hands. Small caps can do what they want, but right now I'm not seeing any confidence right now. A couple things, left shoulder scallop, and then could be a right shoulder momentum building, but it's just overall not looking great across the board. If we happen to lose the 382, well, your key resistance, let me double check here where we at. The 382, 68.72. Let me turn on some of the openings here. There's a lot of noise. The PLC is at 68.59. Yeah, the PLC is looking right. 68.60, clean area of support here. If we fail the 382, failing the 20 EMA, and then the 50 SMA here on the 1 hour. So watching that as we speak. Very nice here. Boom. So there's that drop down. Very nice. Good to see. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Sticking with our thesis. Looking good. ES dropping. There you go. ES is dropping. There we go. Very good. There you go. Bingo bango. Bingo fucking bango. Wow. So look at that. Immediate drop. Immediate drop. Broke support. LSPY phase. D still intact. Thesis stands. Looking good here. Let's go. Okay, so a little bit of a break here on ES. Still lagging. People are not getting that. People are going to get clapped here. Gotta be careful. I'm still not seeing confirmation to the upside. I can still see bearish trend. Sideways chop action here. Sideways chop action. So let's see. Let's see. Robinhood's trying to fight on us at resistance. Some of the small caps I am watching. ES still breaking support, and this is technically a good sign of a potential more continuation to the downside. Now, obviously, you might get your little mean reversions and stuff like that, but it is a slow open right now. Still choppy-ish. Still choppy trend right now, so let's see. But I like what I'm seeing right now. I really do like what I'm seeing here. I love what I'm seeing. You know, when you sit on your hands and you just, wait for the markets to give you a signal, you always want to be protective here. So I'm just really sitting nicely on my hands, not trading today. At least, unless some crazy opportunity presents itself. Let me check the options market. I said the options changed, excuse me. Yeah, ES is absolutely fucking trying here. Yeah, looking nice. Volume at 44. Mm. Mm-mm. Yes, trying here. Let's see what else is happening in the world. All the mags are looking pretty strong here with a Dragonfly Doji printing. Hood continues to give me some indicators. Hood. Kind of do want to be exposed a little bit to Hood. That's for sure. Let's see. You know, Hood keeps continuously trying to tell us a story here. RSI. So, very interesting to see what's happening with Hood. Market's still on a bear trend. Be careful here. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Minutes to settle. Yeah, market's still bearish. Well, at least the patterns is bearish right now. Small caps pushing up here. IWM is leading the forefront on these small caps, but I'm not really confident right now. I'd just rather sit on my hands. Rather just sit on my hands right now. There's a nice little dragonfly. Let's see if Hood wants to present an opportunity here. Yeah, Hood is absolutely running right now. Hood is opening strong today. Very, very strong. Very, very strong here. Interesting. Hood is presenting some sort of interesting layouts here. Be careful. It might hit resistance 76.30. So again, market still bearish here. Not leaning full. Okay, we are getting that. We are rejecting that IWM at these highs at 264 here. Looking good. Rather sit on my hands, wait an hour, wait 30 minutes. It's just still waiting. Hood opening very strong here today. I'll tell you that much. ASTI is also presenting an opportunity here. A lot of bearish sentiment. Let's go. ASTI. Does ASTI want to present some sort of opportunity for us? Let's see here. I think I had some, yeah, I did have some patterns for ASTI here. There's that move. Let's see here. Would love for this to get back a little bit here. That resistance, rejection. 15-minute, looking good here. Maybe get back to the PLC 630, bounce off there. I'm pretty sure we're overbought at that territory. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, let me see the 1 minute. Right here, right now. Get that VWAP going. Get that VWAP. All right, full bear. Oh, market's dumping. Oof. Can I get an oof? Wait a minute. We got a nice little dump here on Bitcoin. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I saw that, but damn. Bitcoin, we looking good here for Bitcoin. A choppy day, folks. There it is. Bitcoin not looking good here. Continuously selling off. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Yeah, so the bearish divergence is absolutely looking very bad here. And we broke support at the 236 here. I can't ignore this trend right now. It's very bearish. And we're at the valley point. Let's fucking go. I am hedging. Bitcoin, absolutely abysmal here. So, keeping a very close eye. Broke the 236. Oh my god, this thing is inside valleys, inside valleys. You got valleys inside valleys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're still below the EMAs and SMAs. And where the trend is leading, it's leaning very, very bearish right now. 25 above. I mean, I can play that. We're above the 25 line here on the negative DI. Overall trend is bearish, so I'm just going to follow the trend here. 100% going to keep this trend going. Now, this is the valley I got to keep an eye on, 65,739. I'm going to keep an eye on that right there. Hopefully it just breaks out nicely there. I'm going to keep an eye on Bitcoin. Reject it, bitch. Reject it. What is going on with the Bitcoin? Love it. All right, so we are seeing a bearish trend going here. Looks good here. Another support here. Been rejecting that line here on the 1 hour, and you got a harmonic. It's a clean one too. 1618, 113. Yeah, looking good here. Let's see. All right, here we go. You're gonna get that bounce. Bitcoin failing that 236 was everything I needed to see here. So let's see if it stays true. You had multiple touches here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what I'm eyeing here. Rejection that center line as well. CNDNS looking good this morning past earnings. CDNS. 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 I knew it was coming. CDNS looking good this morning past earnings. Keep an eye on Bitcoin here. Market's moving. Market's moving. All right, that's looking good. Now I'm gonna keep an eye on ES real quick. 1 segundo. There we go. Get that 1 hour going. Where's the 1 hour? There it is. All right, let's see if it's gonna hold. Keep rejecting here. Wing stop? I didn't know it was doing so good. Did you wing? Wing? What the heck is a wing? Wing? No way. I don't wing. I don't even know what the hell they do. I have no idea what this is. No idea what they do. Zero idea what they do. Fast food restaurant. Oh. Look at that. Market's moving up here. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Let's take a look here. All right, let's see if we're gonna get the bull trap in on some of the tickers. Nice little mean reversion here on some plays right here. ONDS at 1055. Amazon pushing up here at 205. Robinhood also pushing up here at 55. Let's go. Any news on? No, it's just straight price action. Normal price action. It is reaching, it's at resistance here. So it's at resistance. Bitcoin failing to break above it or retest the breakdown. Retest the breakdown. How many touches? 1, 2, and 3. And rejection. Rejection. Continuously rejecting here. So let's see here. Maybe retest at 236, 67, 295. I'm not a fan of this opening here. It could be a bull trap here, folks. So be careful. Be careful if it's a bull trap. All right, not a fan of this opening. Very strong, but like it's not. It's just that ES, bro. It's that ES. That ES opening really got me spooked out. And we're not really breaking higher highs, higher lows. So the bearish trend is still intact. Carvan. Oh, wasn't that the car company? Yeah, so look at that candle here. Mm-hmm. People taking options. Yeah, Fig looking interesting here. Did they beat earnings? Fig, did they beat earnings? It's got up 3% here. Up 3%. There it is. Yes, continuously rejecting here. Robinhood and Amazon pushing as well. Amazon, Robinhood pushing as well. Figurino. This little piece of shit ticker over here is running now. Interesting to say the least. Watching Bitcoin here as well. Just put a nice little just being patient now. Being patient on Mr. Bitcoin. I kind of did open up a small position on Bitcoin BTCZ. Kind of broke the rejection here, so kind of took a position at that high. I really want to see if it holds. I'll have a stop loss right nice and tight above the PLC. I want to see if it holds, so we'll see. If it doesn't, oh well, stop loss gets hit. I'm just gonna slightly right up that PLC line, slightly up. ES is coming down. This is why I'm adding all the confluence for that position. We shall see. Nice, Robinhood moving up here. Robinhood, what's that noise? They killed earnings. Nice. So, but does it justify the 21? Is it the 20? Does it justify the $20 target price? Yes, it's still pushing down. Now we have Ondas pushing up here, 5.42%. At the resistance, see if it holds here. ES continuously pushing down here. Continuously pushing down. Yep. Look at that. So that candle is everything I need to see here. Still holding that 382 line here. It's fighting for that 382. It's fighting hard. It's fighting. Hood now pushing 2.78%. Don't know the fig at all. The fig can go to 0 for all I care about. VIX absolutely dropping here, settling below 19. No, not below 19, excuse me, at 1919 here. Massive run right now going into the market. Opening bell looking really good here. Looking really good here. But I'm still watching ES here. Still watching ES. Give me that boost. Give me that boost. Testing that center line again here, VIX. ES. Testing that center line. Let's see if we're gonna break out of it and finally sit above 68.81. 68.81. Let's see here. Could be a bull trap. We still got that Iran situation lingering, folks. So always be mindful of the market. Be mindful of the market trend, or the macros, excuse me. Be very mindful. All right, here's that rejection here. There's that rejection. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, not the rejection. Let's see the touch, and then we take it from there. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. All right, here's that center line touch. On the 15-minute looking good. Triple bottom here as well. AMZN. All right, Robinhood is moving. Absolutely rippy here today, this morning. Get the rippy rip. All right, so VIX is coming down. ES is slowly moving. SPY's moving. Strong opening. Strong opening this morning. Love it. Arcat is running. Let's go. Arcat is absolutely moving. Today's the drone gauntlet. Today's the drone gauntlet. So that's why the drones are running today. The drones are running today here. Hood is running as well. Looking good. Strong opening here. Very, very interesting opening today. There it is. Boom. Fucking SL hit. Back over 600. SNDK. Oh my goodness. I would not. Yikes. Everything's pumping today, folks. Oh my God, are they really trying to get a bull trap going? Are they really trying to get a bull trap going? Hold on, let me see if it's a bull trap. Here's that retest on that 68.98. Here we go. One more test. Let's go. There is that rejection here. Come on, 68.98. Let's go. Let's see. 68.98. Yes, let's go. 68.98. We got to break above that. Otherwise, it's you know, I really could care less about what's happening. Could really care about what's happening here. All right. Bitcoin moving down. Bitcoin coming down here. 236. Did it hit the POC? It hit the VWAP? Hold on, let me check where the fuck I put my SL. Where the fuck is my SL at? BTCZ, right? That's what it's called, right? Oh my God. So BTCZ is not, oh my God. So BTCZ, I thought it would follow right at the POC line, and that's roughly around 616 on the BTC-Z chart. And that's not the scenario here. 1616. So I kind of did not really put the SL properly. I gotta fix this shit. Fucking A. This is why I gotta get used to other brokerages, man. These fucking brokerages are really annoying. All right, here we go. Testing ES 6898 futures. Let's see what happens here. Here we go. ES testing 6898. This is where we kind of need this thing to actually pull up and change my thesis. Change my thesis. Then once you break out of the 6898, right? If you break out of it 6898, okay, here's a scenario. You come back, you retest the 6898, hit another rejection area. Let's say if you get it up here, maybe reject here, maybe the 1,000, whatever have you. And once you come back and retest the breakout, we also have a huge, massive trend line we have to break out of as well, which aligns with the bearish trend line here and the 236. Okay, and then once we get up there, if we get up there, then maybe move up or move down. But this is exactly what we got. This is exactly how we got to watch this. Got to be dynamic, got to be ready. Here we go. So let's see if ES wants to break this high. It's retesting it again. It's retesting it again. Looks like it wants to break here. Nothing wrong with that. But it's got to break, retest, back out, and then watch the overhead supply. Watch the overhead supply. Here we go. All right, rejection here on Bitcoin, Bitcono, hey, Bitcono, hey. Bitcono. All right, we are a lot of rejection. I see the all the mags getting a nice massive wick reversal here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, ES pushing here above the 6898. Will it reject? Bro, what the heck is going on with the geopolitical tension? All right. Is it going to reject here? You got that POC. Let's go. People are absolutely people are either gonna get bull trapped here or they're gonna get bear trapped. Which one is it here? There it is. Boom. All right, here we go. Yes, let's go. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. Come on. Push. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the 1 minute look like on the RSI? Oh, yeah, we're overbought. Holy shit. Yeah, there's a rejection here. Yeah, we're overbought. There should be a rejection here. And you got a doji candle at that impulse. We're overbought territory. Let's see what happens. Did they really just pumped it to the above the ES? They did a liquidity sweep. They did a sweep up here to these highs. Look at that. At these highs, right? They literally did the highs, the peak highs, knowing that there's a bunch of orders up here. Let's see if it's going to hold true. Let's see. We're overbought on the 1 minute here. Oh, way overbought. Interesting. Hood is pulling back a little bit. Amazon moving. Actually, Amazon looks really good. FLOUX. Let's go. Bitcoin rejected the VWAP here. 6,900. Let's go. 6,900. Let's see. Pushing. Does it want to wick it? Does it want to wick it? Overbought. Holy shit. Overbought territory on the one. What happened to SPY? Oh. Alright, market's now moving. Now it just broke that resistance line. So let me take a look here. Being patient here. Being very patient. Not jumping into anything. Today is my off day. Respecting my rules today. I am not jumping into shit today. I mean, I did jump into the Bitcoin BTCZ. I did jump into the Bitcoin BTCZ. That I will not. So I set the stop loss. 67. So that's gonna be on the BTCZ at the 617. 67. Is it 617? Fucking retard. It's the inverse, you idiot. Yeah, this whole inverse EDF scenario, I gotta get used to it. Fucking A. Because I keep thinking it's I keep looking at the chart, it's moving up. Bitcoin, this is the inverse. So if Bitcoin moves up, this goes down. If Bitcoin goes down, this goes up. So okay. All right, here we go. 69.12 ES. 69.12. Markets are ripping this morning. Markets are absolutely fucking ripping this morning. Strong opening here. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. Watching ES here. Continuously watching hawking ES here. All right. While that's happening, let's observe some potential dips going into tomorrow, if not today. NVDA is moving up here as well. So there are some people out there in the world that absolutely want to see other people get burnt. Absolutely wild. Come on, ES. Let's go. ONDS now breaking up. I'm up. 6.72%. Not a bad area. Everything's pushing up here, folks. Is there some sort of news? Did Trump talk with Iran? Hold up. Reports call the United States war with Iran imminent as warships and aircraft carriers enter the region. Crude oil up. Oh, okay. So I see what's happening. CL. So, okay. So this is pretty much looking like a bull trap. Yeah, this is a bull trap. They're getting people in this stuff. Yup. It's smelling like a bull trap. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. 3% up in crude oil. So crude oil is absolutely running here. 8%. All the crude oils are running today. 8%, 2%, 1%, 4%, 3%, 2%. It's just straight bull, but this is exactly why I'm staying away from the market. This is why I'm staying away from the market, because this is why I'm staying away from the market. Uh, staying away from this market. Absolutely staying away here. I can't justify the price here, especially with the geopolitical tensions here. So it's just irrational movements. Just my opinion. Just in my opinion here. Just my opinion. All right, so we are rejecting here at 69.14. Here's a SPY rejecting here. Evening star on the 687. Oil is up as well. So oil is up while the markets are pushing up, guys. So there is a discrepancy here. Huge discrepancy here. And this is why I'm being very careful. There's a disconnect here. And, you know, this is where I just got to be protective. I just can't. Breaking news: have officially called the president removed from office. Okay. But I think it's a trap, Papa. There is a disconnect. Oil is up. Markets pushing up. Huge divergence. Huge divergence here. Huge. Just divergence. Like you know, this is the part where, you know, emotional trading versus markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So this is why I'm out of the markets. I'm not trading today. Took a small position on BTCZ. I guess I'm still on that shit. Very, very small position, because if it, I thought it would reject, or my stop loss got hit up here, but you know, it's BTCZ, and my dumbass played it as if it was moving up. I had the inverse, and I didn't set the stop loss correctly, so it doesn't really matter. It's a very, very small position. I mean, we're talking hundreds of dollars, so could care less if it fucking falls to the ground. Other than that, I'm just being very fucking observant with the market overall. Amazon absolutely wants to move up, though. Amazon absolutely wants to move up here. There's, without question, Amazon definitely wants to start making moves to the upside. Good. I'm already out of that play. I made my money earlier this morning, made my little change, happy with the trade, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. I could get back in, though, I'm not gonna lie, but looking good here. Amazon got that 4% upside here. All right, there is divergence. Oh, no divergence here yet. 15 minutes showing bull. 5 minutes showing bearish. Yeah, we're now seeing bearish structure here pan out on ES. So that's a good sign. So now we're going to make a new higher high, higher low. I can literally see 68.97 here. Maybe form a scallop. And then maybe a pump up, question mark, or come right back down to another area of support at that 68.85 roughly, if I draw the trend line here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Market's not showing any weakness, but you know, This is where you got to be patient. Rig and DTI just turned green. Oh, those are good tickers. There's our rejection here on Bitcoin, looking good. Let's see what's happening with Rig. Oh boy, Rig, interesting. We had a bullish hidden divergence here on Rig, holding the line here, so it's actually not bad. Tesla selling down here, Amazon pushing down here. A bunch of bearish candles here. Tesla reject, huge drop down. Google showing down. All right, we are seeing a little bit of weakness throughout the market. Potential reversal. I'm seeing a bunch of evening stars here on SPY. I'm also seeing advanced block formation on IWM. So this looks good for a potential reversal here. Let's see if it holds. This might be the pullback that we need. It's been full bull this morning. Let's see if it's gonna hold up, and then we take it from there. ES, absolutely. I feel like it's a bull trap. You know, I'm fucking probably wrong, but it feels like a bull trap. I mean, we broke above 68.97, and you kind of have to back test at 68.97, 98, or 68. 68.98 is what I got. Okay, which is totally fine. All right, so then you also have this bearish trend line here that we kind of have to retest here, right along with the 236 and this bearish trend line. And if you get above that, boy oh boy, I mean, you know, that's gonna be super interesting. It's gonna be super interesting if it actually pulls up there. Wow, Amazon full bull, looking good here. Full bull. Don't go against the trend. The trend is bullish right now. Do not go against the trend. As much as I want it to be short, I can't ignore the trend right now. Market makers know what the fuck they're doing, I'll tell you that much. 206 moving. BTCZ 68,366. NVDA now looking a little weak here at the highs. Let's see in the indices. I love trading. Absolutely love it. I love trading. Here we go. So we are seeing a little bit of bearish divergence here on ES. Bearish divergence, class B. We gotta wait for that candle to print here, but we're making flat. Velo 912. Still keep an eye on Velo. I'm not letting go of Velo. T1 Energy at $6.40. We are seeing a little bit of weakness here. But this could be just scallops here. So this is a Tesla. Looks like a nice little scallop play here. All right, let's see if it comes down here. We are seeing a bunch of weak candles, obviously. Could be a nice little scalp and then continuation run to the upside. All right, Let's see here. Let's take a look at fucking ES here. Let's take a look at ES. Let's actually think rational. Fix the 4 minute. Fix? Let's see. 1400? Oh, hell no. King. Come on. King. 1400. You want a 2% day? Do you know what it would take to move that ticket for a 2% day? You better count your blessing if you get 0.5 or a percent every day. But 2% on a day? I'm not saying it's impossible, god damn. I think, to be honest with you, it's got to break exactly at resistance where we are right now. It's got to break it. Oh shit. It's literally at resistance, like literally. It's in a nice channel up here though. Nice little position, nice little I don't know. I'm gonna say no, but you know, that's just me. Alright, we are seeing a little bit of bearish here, a little bit of bearishness right now. Pulling back a little bit. A SPY pulling back here. Evening stars. IWM. Here we go. Is the pullback, that bearish divergence here on ES futures. So looking good here. Bearish class B. Good. Finally a nice little pullback is panning out on the 30. Not on the 30, on the 15 here. Let's see what she does. Maybe retest 6904 or 6888. Let's see here. But I'm watching the 15-minute price action, the RSI here. Come back down to this pivot zone at 3781. Let's see. And then continuation to the upside, question mark. So if we do get the pullback here, let's see. All right. Wow. Tesla absolutely plummeting here. Wow. Massive dump on that high. Interesting. Massive dump. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Oh shit. I forgot my Bitcoin play. Holy shit. There is only one. I'm not sitting on my hands. I'm lying. I took a position. I'm still on that Bitcoin bullshit BTCZ. So, yeah, I'm still on that play. Let me see if it's holding up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm technically down on the BTCZ. Technically down. So that's good to see. Very good to see. I'm down on that BTCZ. Fucking inverse bullshit. Not bad though. Not too bad. Very, very, very interesting. It made my home cocoa. It's super moisturizing. What the fuck? Alright, here we go. NVIDIA's pulling back. Meta's pulling back. Apple's pulling back. Robinhood pulling back here. Tesla immediately pulling back. Microsoft pulling back. Alphabet and Google pulling back here. This is where we are seeing. Okay, so let's see here. Looks like the market makers wanted to push this shit way above the resistance line. I guess they wanted to wick. Do some sort of liquidity sweep here. And let's see if it's going to hold up here. So let's see here. So they absolutely destroyed 68.98. They destroyed that area. They absolutely fucking destroyed it. And now you're at this key resistance line here. 1,000 SMA. All right, here we go. Finally, the pullback that we need, and we're going to watch what happens here. This is the pullback I'm talking about. Your BZAI. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, fucking 15%. And look at that. It hit the target. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, look at that, folks. Absolutely hit the target. Holy shit. Did I actually post Did I post BZAI? Did I post BZAI? Alright, well. BZAI. Harmonic completion point hit. If you watched. Thanks for the reminder, King. I like that. Key area of resistance. I appreciate that. And that was a target on the that was a target right at that fucking YouTube channel. Look at that. Literally. Right at it. Fucking beautiful. Bingo bango. My completion point hit. Hold on, I'm posting on ES right now. Very nice. Bingo bango. Bingo fucking bango, bro. What a fucking monster. What a monster, dude. Anyway, that was beautiful. What a fucking play here. Holy shit. Wow. All right. Holy moly. Wow, BZAI, absolute monster. What the fuck is going on? We passed. Absolutely fucking crazy. How nuts this ticker is. BZAI. I feel like this has to do something with a meme run. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with Reddit. I'm very confident this might have something to do with Reddit. That's the only thing the reason why this thing's absolutely fucking touching this. Look at that fucking clean area resistance here. Absolutely fucking nuts, guys. Wow. And this is now looking like a bull flag here on BZAI. So let's see. Everything just looks so bullish today. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. Not doing shit today. Not doing shit today. Not doing shit today. Not doing shit. Just sitting on my hands. Majority is just sitting on my hands. BTCZ or BT Bitcoin. All right, let's see what happens here. We're still at a resistance line here. So there's that resistance line on Bitcoin. And I'm lagging. And I'm lagging. And I'm lagging. Coin calls. And I'm lagging. Here we go. Resistance here on Bitcoin. Is it going to be an ES advanced block formation here on the 15th? Trying to psych the people out. Yeah, that was a crazy ass fucking move on BZAI. That was a crazy ass fucking move on BZAI. All right, ES. Let's see. Come on. GLW looking good here. Oh no, that's Ondas. 5% on Ondas. Velo down 3.4%. We got VLN up 4.4%. Cornering 2.72%. Fuel Cell FCEL 0.69% up. ASTI 0.10%. ASTI. Absolutely. T1 Energy still down. Do not go against the trend. Things are, Jesus Christ. VIX absolutely at 1879. Did we get, hold up, what did Trump stop talks with Iran? Hold up. Did Trump stop talks with Iran? Hold up. Hold up. Removal from Trump. Over 12,000 United States serving the Israel's military. What? Over 12,000 United States. Oh, I'm not saying that. Oil jumps more than 2% after Vance says Iran ignored key United States demand military strikes on the table. CNBC an hour ago. CNBC an hour ago. So keeping an eye on that. I'm just staying very, very staying very protective. There's CNBC News. Again, oil jumps more than 2% after Vance says Iran ignore key United States demand military strikes on demand. So this is a very, very concerning position. Concerning way of playing the market, because look at oil right now. That's what I'm watching here. Oil absolutely. Where the hell is oil? Where the fuck is oil? So oil is running here 6%, 2%, 3%. GRPE 1.3% to the upside. BORR up 5%. WTI up 3.5%. XOM up 2%. Now Amazon is absolutely running here. Beautiful to see. Meta makes Bitcoin absolutely dominating here. Oh boy, guys, absolutely running. Crazy opening. BZAI at the literal resistance line here, folks. At the literal resistance line. Don't go against the trend. The trend is up right now, this opening bell. Amazon, 2.6%. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Amazon is absolutely rippy. And I've been talking about Amazon for how long? Been pounding the table on Amazon. Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys eating? 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 Uh-oh. Let's fucking go. Looking good, looking good. Who eating up here? Who eating up here, boy? Who eating up here? We've been pounding the fucking table. We've been eating fucking good. I got a lot of people texting me right now, folks. I'm so sorry. Looking good, looking good. Now we are at resistance here. We are at resistance here. It's at resistance here. Let's see. Let's see. It could be range bound here. As the saying goes, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, guys. The market can stay rational longer than you can stay solvent, guys. So I am literally just enjoying it today, watching on the sidelines, folks. Just watching on the sidelines and just being very, very protective. And honestly, it's amazing how comfortable. I feel very comfortable not doing shit today. Not doing absolute shit. And it's absolutely amazing what this feeling is. Just for once out of multiple trading days, this is the one day I don't feel comfortable trading today. Honestly, it's just one of those days I don't feel trading. I just do not like what's happening here with oil moving up here. I just don't. I really don't give a shit. I'm just not really much of a scalp type of guy. So, you know, it's just my style of trading. I'd rather be at a key area of support for some tickers, and then I buy and I hold for a couple of days. I just don't like putting money in the markets and trading scalps. I don't do that. I did that with the Bitcoin today, and it's absolutely at resistance here. I immediately got out because it kept going higher and higher. So, you know, that play, not a good look here for BTC. Fuck BTCZ, because I accidentally thought it was, you know, moving up, is going up with the market. My dumbass thought. I thought that way, but I kind of fucked up the stop loss. Absolutely fucked up the stop loss playing these fucking Bitcoin inverse. Other than that, I just rather my entire port is just being protective today. I could care less about the market doing what it's doing. I'd rather just wait for confirmation here. There's a bearish divergence here on ES, Class B. And this is how I stay long in the game right here. BTCZ, I see divergence here. Class B. So I am just sitting on my hands. Sitting on my hands. This is where I'm just being protective. I'm just sitting on my hands. This is just how I move. Bitcoin market coming down. Market's still strong. I mean, the trend is still bullish. This is why, you never go against the trend. Everything looks good, but you are seeing a little bit of weakness, but not the end of the world. Look at Tesla, came back up after that low. 411.64. Amazon having a nice little hanging man at that impulse here. Can completely find a bounce back here at 205.79 and then maybe move up. One thing I know for sure is that you don't go against the trend. If the trend is up, trade up. But I don't feel comfortable where we are at right now. That's just me. I see bearish divergences, so I'm gonna, I see this. This is what I see here, right? This is what I see. I see bearish divergence. So I'm just sitting on my hands, being patient. Absolutely not trading today. I'm walking away from today. Absolutely not trading today. Not trading today. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Rather be safe than sorry. This is how I think. This is how I move. Once Amazon pushed pre-market, I was out. I was gone, baby. Gone. But I'm happy other people are eating. You got BZAI that was given yesterday. People took it. If people took the trade, Bitcoin now resistance. Damn, even getting back on a Bitcoin short, doing it right this time would be great actually. But you don't round trip. You don't round trip. So I don't round trip. There's no bearish divergence here. No round tripping. No round tripping. No tripping. No tripping. No tripping here. Very good. VLN moving here. 4% here. Alright, we are seeing a little bit of pullback here. NVDA looking good here. Looking good here. Nice little short candles printing at the high. NVIDIA's looking good here. About to pull back here. Oh, wait, that's the SPY. Whoops, I'm sorry. NVIDIA right now. Okay, here we go. So NVIDIA right here. Looking good here on the 5-minute. Let me see the 15-minute candle here. Yeah, NVIDIA looking good for a downward potential trend here. If NVIDIA loses it, markets will drag. Markets will start dragging down here. PayPal getting a bid here. Oh, PayPal moving here. PayPal moving. I was out of this play way earlier. Wow, PayPal. After how many weeks we've been watching this? I need a fucking scanner. This was 8 days. Took 8 days. 8 days. Excuse me, 7 days. 7 days off of that earnings. A whole week. A whole week. Look at that. Look at that. Nice little move. That's a 6% move. And it's overly sold. I mean, it's oversold territory. So, look at those bullish divergences. This is what I'm talking about. This is when you're deep in the bear zone, bullish divergences. You be patient. Look at the bullish divergences. Boom. And look at that. That's a 6% trade to the upside. That's what I'm talking about. Bullish. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see here. Amazon showing still strength there. Still strength there. Amazon showing strength here. You are seeing weakness on ES. A nice little weakness candles on ES. Let's see. NQ pushing down. Bitcoin rejection at that high. Rejection at the high. Rejection at those highs. Gold and silver down. Is it down? Silver. And he ran. Wait, and he has. Look here. While I was in comment time, it's. Um, all right, here we go. Indices. Let's go. What are we deciding to do? SPY, Qs. Yes. Give me the sign. Give me the sign. NVDA. Amazon. What the hell's happening to my mouse? The hell is happening to my mouse? Holy shit. ES. All right, let me take a look at ES. I see silver's up today, though. Gold and silver's up today. I mean, you still need silver. You still need gold. This is actually not a bad look for silver also. Not a bad look for silver. A lot of spinning tops here on Bitcoin. Lots of spinning tops here. We're at resistance here. Still bearish here on BTCZ. I mean BTCZ on Bitcoin. SPY running. NQ. Oh my God! So oil continuously rolling up while the indices are still running. Now we have VIX at 1868. Wow, are they really trying to think that the Iran situation is not looming? This is just one of those days, folks, where, you know, this is like that irrational situation. Crazy. Today, literally, is a true testament of trading. Protecting yourself. It's quite amazing. Today is one of those days, for me at least, just a day where I just sit back and relax, not really taking any trades here. Watching the show. Absolutely watching the show in the background. It's so interesting. Look at UAVS finally making a move. Drone play. Yeah, today's the drone gauntlet. All drones are going to be running today because of the drone gauntlet. So, the spaces last night, Crispy went in depth on the whole drone gauntlet situation. He went super deep in depth in the whole drone situation, the industry, and who's this and who's that. So this has everything to do with the drone gauntlet scenario today, the whole theme of drones today. So looking very, very interesting here. So now that ONDS broke this key resistance line, you're in everything. The reason why I'm not playing too heavy, the reason why I'm sitting on my hands today, minus the BTCZ position that I took and then sold, is I'm studying and learning options. And pretty much I'm just learning, reading, and I want to be ready, learning how to hedge, obviously how to sell cover calls, sell puts, sell calls when the time comes. So I do want to start being more in the options, be more exposed in the options play, be more exposed in the derivatives of options. Um, I'm like one horse said in the group, right? I'm pretty much bringing a knife to a gunfight, and I've been ignoring options for quite some times because how easy you can get destroyed in options. But it's time to level up. It's time to learn options more in depth. I know about options. I know how to take and place calls and puts. The thing is that if you really want to truly be, if you really truly want to be an options player, you need to know the Greeks. And just playing calls and puts is not good enough. And I'm a type of person where if I'm going to learn how to do something, I'm going all in. I got to learn all the stuff in the background that some people avoid to learn. A gamma exposure, the theta decay, the timing, the percentages. Like options is absolutely a whole nother level of learning. It takes time, just like how I learned how to day trade, or just basically how to be a chartist. There was a lot of things that they didn't tell you, and it took time to learn. Sometimes you had to take L's and you got burnt. Some people took that route. Some people just literally just sat on their hands and learned how to play, paper trading. Or some people took their real money and started trading, and some people learned on the way up or on the way down. But point is that I'm being exposed to options more and more. I'm actually enjoying the reading, taking my sweet time. Today is just one of those days where I just said, I really want to just want to be more cash heavy going into today and going into tomorrow and next week until we get confirmation. So, and while this is a perfect time to learn options, especially when we're experiencing a potential bear pattern on ES forming, still not out of the woodworks yet, but good thing that we are. Let me see. ES is looking good. We broke above 1698. We have a nice little candle here. Let me see on the 30-minute. Do we have that bearish? So this is now called an advanced block formation. Again, advanced block. You see bullish candles, and you are slowly seeing a star or a pudgy candle here. All right, you've seen the weakening of this momentum, which is what I like to see here. So not bad setup here, but it also aligns with my bearish thesis. Now look at this. You have higher highs, price action making higher highs, price action higher highs, but then look at the RSI making lower highs. This is what we call a clean bearish class A divergence. After a massive move to the upside, wait for the pullback. So me knowing this from a risk reward, I could have played puts right up here, right? Could have played puts. And this is part of this is why I'm literally being cash heavy, because I can trade. I know what I'm doing. But I really need to get more exposed to options. Really need to expose myself to options, because there's a lot of money to be made in options, but you can also lose a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So this is why I'm just, I'm looking forward to my journey, because it's going to be it's just more exposing myself to a derivative, and more people can join, more people can have conversations. We can have more conversations, understanding options. What's the chain look like? What's this? What's that? And this down the third is just, something to look forward to. SNDK starting to run. SNDK starting to run. SNDK starting to run. SNDK starting to run. %. SNDK starting to run. and a potential element E pattern. Bullish. That's a bullish engulfing too, which is pretty good. Actually, no, not bullish engulfing here. Not bullish because this opening did not engulf this previous bearish candle here. Did not engulf, and this was a bearish engulfing. So this is a pure example of bearish engulfing here. We can get rid of these patterns here. So this is what we call bearish engulfing here. Bearish engulfing the previous candle here. Almost engulfed this candle here, but this is just a regular bullish meeting line or whatever have you. Just sitting on my hands today. Sitting. God, I really want to take a short on NVIDIA. But I'm not doing that. Wow, NVIDIA absolutely about to hit the highs here. They're really not going to make it easy for me, are they? They're really not going to make it easy for me, right? They're not going to make it easy for me. They're not going to make it easy for me. They're not going to make it easy for me. Tomorrow, maybe? All right, let's see. Let's see. I'll stay safe with my 2x. Options are just too much for me, bro, but you got this. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta expand a little bit on the options. 100%. We gotta start playing options. We need to start playing options, so we gotta learn options. You know, the community, not the community, but there's absolutely no reason why not. Why shouldn't we learn options? Still watching VIX now at 1853. And it's fucking cold. It's fucking freezing up here. SNDK now at 3.39%. I just realized this. So, QQQ shares Russell. Nice little reversal here on Amazon. I do see Evening Star here on Amazon as well. Nice little scallop formation forming on hood. Not a bad setup here. Not a bad setup. NVIDIA now moving. I really want to get NVIDIA short going into tomorrow. Possibly might see a week up to retest the previous weekly high here. I would love for that to get down. On that's 8% on the day now. On this 8% on the day. 20% on the day. God damn. VIX 1848. 1848. SNDK, what else? NVIDIA, no, they're really not going to make it easy. So I would assume going into tomorrow, I would honestly take a short up here. But I digress. Sitting on my hands, sitting on my hands, sitting on my hands. I am freezing. Let me check the jar. Oh boy. All right, I'm back. All right. So tomorrow, going into NVIDIA, I'm going to be looking at 192. 192. Can I buy calls and puts? I mean, all right. Let me double check NVIDIA right now. Puts, ask out the money. Wow, 0 DTEs. Guys, 0 DTEs. Puts. What's the bid ask spread here? 189.94 here. Dude, 0 TTEs open interest 182. Wait a minute, am I seeing that correctly? 182 0 are what the people are crazy. Open interest on 0. What the fuck are people thinking today? Dude, this is absolutely fucking wild, guys. What? So there is... Hold up, let me see here. Wow, so people are really taking a... So the ask, open interest on 0. Okay, I see what's happening. I got you. 790 of 190 puts. 190 puts. Open interest is at 5,003 trading volume. So 190. So puts in the money. In the money are increasing. 0 TTEs. 79 cents. Bid ask is 189.86. Um, 190 puts in the money. Now they're increasing. The puts are increasing here. So there is a lot of... So 190 puts. Let me see. 181. The premiums continue to increase. Continue to increase. Bid ask is 189.86. Very interesting to see here. Here's a market. Here's a trend. NVIDIA, excuse me, Amazon looking good here. Wants to move. Wants to move. Amazon wants to move. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Something might happen? What? Holy shit. So there's that Bitcoin. Oh, wow. 1, 2, and 3, 4. If it fails that, then you're good. It's GG. Well, you know, if it's... Wow, NVIDIA. All right, we are seeing a little bit of doji candles up here. Hood pulling back here, scallop formation here. RKX up 18, RCAT up 18%. RCAT's up 8%. You said RX? RCAX? The hell's RCAX? Oh, 18% RCAX. Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no. There is a trend here. There it is. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this looks nice. Oof. 15-minute, 30-minute, you cancel. Boom, look at that trend. Oof. Bitcoin. Fucking A. It's about to crash. If it doesn't really hold the line here. Really interesting. And it's got the nice area of support right here. There you go. Area of support right here. 66,529 here. Interesting to see here. Amazon wants up. Amazon wants up. You didn't know they had a long? I didn't know they had a long. You know, I don't be following that noise. All right, I'm watching watching the chain here. Let's see. NVDA. Volume and open interest. Volume open interest 5K. All right, here we go. Yes, now moving. You fucking liar. Fucking liar. Somebody just lied. I'm listening to a liar at the other end of my ear. So here we go. Here we go. Now it's going to want to retest that 236 at these highs now on ES. If ES continues to run, you got this potential rejection line here on the 236. And then from there on out, that's exactly what I'm looking at here. And that's what I'm going to be looking at right there. Let's see what she does. Maybe I can just do it like this right here. There you go. Much better. All right, let's see what the market wants to do. I am seeing a little bit of pullback. Just being patient. 15-minute candles. I'm on the 15-minute time frame here. ES. That's the absolute zone. That needs to be retested. Excuse me. Oh wow. Okay, let me actually get that trend line as perfect as possible. Roughly or more or less around that range. There you go. More or less that range. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. 4. That's confluence. Alrighty then. There's that evening star on the 5-minute, or excuse me, 1 hour. Let's turn on the indices now. If it gets 66.5, wait, what are you ASTI pushing here? 66.5 is about to get ugly. 66.5. Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Bitcoin? You talking about Bitcoin? I'm like, is he talking about NQ? Like, he never talks about NQ. VIX is now pushing up here. VIX slowly creeping. 1887, nothing to be concerned about, but it's cooking. All right, here we go. Finally, a nice little pullback across the mags. Finally, a pullback across the fucking mags. About damn fucking time. Nice little weakness going. But it could be another scallop formation. You know, it could be a nice scallop. Here, let's use Robinhood right here. That's a scallop, right? Amazon potential scallop, and then you move up, right? Then you move up or collapse down. The good thing is that I am not, you know, looking too much into it. Sitting on the sidelines right now. I'm actually looking at the options chain. Just observing how these things are moving. When I get my hands dirty playing options here. So for example, the 0 DTE NVDA calls went from 78 to 89 cents. So that's 10 cents up. So I'm assuming, let me double check. NVIDIA, yeah, absolutely had a nice little move to the upside. So, I mean, excuse me, I'm looking at the puts. I'm looking at the fucking puts. I gotta look at the calls. Here we go. Now the calls, okay. The calls, 182, 185, and they're in the money. 230 in the money, 87, 85, and 82, 87, 85, 82, 82 you're in the money, 85 you're in the money, 87 you're in the money, 87 you're in the money. Okay, you're in the money here. So the question is, are they going to start exiting? Is the volume going to start exiting? People are going to take profits here is a question. All right, and the call and the put side is 82, 185, and 187. 182, 85, 87, 182, 85. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. But the put size are increasing. So the 190, 182, 195. The premiums are on the put size at 545. 192 is at $2.90. And premiums on NVIDIA are 187. 187. Open interest on the 190 strike. 190 strike is 5,300 with volume of 28,000. Puts 0 DTE. Volume is increasing 190. Let me just make sure I'm not crazy. So they're saying 190 puts. You're going to be in the money. In the money puts at 190. So the premiums would be kind of juiced up here. Right, that makes sense. 192, you'd be deep in the money. And 195 deep in the money. Deep in the money. Look at the premiums. 195 strike, $5.30. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bitcoin going up a bit. Bitcoin going up. I mean, it's in a downward channel right now. You're always gonna have why is this thing acting stupid? All right, here we go. The evening star here. So it looks like the beautiful, beautiful bearish divergence here is panning out here. So let's see if it continues up, or we're going to get that evening star rejection here and get that bearish class B divergence print. Typically, you want to see it be more flat. Be more flat, but you know, you can somewhat allow some deviations. However you want to do it. All right, let me see NVDA calls and puts. Sorry, guys, I'm just observing the market. When my account would be reviewed. Six-star general. Discipline is the bridge between strategy and consistent. Oh my God, can I buy puts for NVIDIA? I really want to buy puts for NVIDIA. Can I do 30 days out? Oh my God. Yeah. Premiums are absolutely fucking juiced. Oh my Lord. Out the money. Out the money puts. Holy shit. Out the money puts. Open interest is way higher on the put side, 30 days out, than calls. In the money puts. 36, 106,000. Jesus Christ. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Apple moving here. Apple is absolutely moving here. There's Bitcoin. Downward channel here, and the RSI is being rejected here on Bitcoin. So you do have this clean rejection here on Bitcoin. So until it gets above 68.2, I'm not a fan. Rejection, 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 continuation. ASTI, we're moving here. Not a fan. Guys, if you do like this content, please hit the like button. I would highly appreciate that. Hit the like button. Okay, here we go. The bearish divs printing. Wow, fuel cell actually showing interest here. Speaking of fuel cell, call ratio 190 calls, very positive today. Calls 190 strikes on NVIDIA's 342 total volume. Implied volatility is at 69%. Historical volatility is 43, and we're at 68. Volume, calls, and puts. Call put ratio is absolutely streaking here. Puts is at total put calls 447,000 on puts. Total volume for today. Is this for today? Volumes for today. Okay, here we go. 1.17 million. Open interest 15.37 million. 30-day open interest average is 15 million. Daily open interest change is 374, excuse me. Open interest PC ratio is 0.85. 30-day volume average is 2.4 million on NVIDIA. Pulse index on NVIDIA 0.48. Volume PC ratio is 0.53. Let me see FCEL. Open interest, 2-day strikes, volume 43. Open interest, so FCEL, Jesus Christ. FCEL, call puts, call put ratio is absolutely wild here. Call puts. So $7 strikes at 300, 2468. What is this? Open interest here on FCL. I mean, wow, I keep looking at puts. I'm such a bear. I keep looking at puts. Calls, $7 strikes. Okay, out the money here. Out the money calls. Open interest, volume, no volume there. Speculative play, in the money put calls, $10 strikes. So you got absolutely okay. Here we go. So calls are $3, $2. Let me see, 2,000 in the money. Sell, buy. Out the money calls, 162, $10 or 162, 12, 130. I'm sorry guys, just monologuing here. Maybe I shouldn't stream while I'm checking out the options chain. Maybe I should not stream. Let's go back to the indices here. Apple, moving, micro. Let's go back here. Gamma exposure, theta. Gamma flow. I gotta check the GEX. Where we at? Where are we at? Market absolutely either sideways or up, down. Doesn't. Velo absolutely getting fucking hammered here. Speaking of Velo, let me check the call options on Velo. Let me see options. Oh, there's no options on Velo? Wait, what? There's no options on Velo? Wow. Criminal. There's no options on Velo. I gotta make sure I'm seeing this. Wow. No options on Velo is criminal. No options on Velo is criminal. Absolutely criminal. That should be an arrestable offense right there. Arrestable offense on options. Absolutely arrestable. Guys, hit the like button, folks, if you like this sort of content. Let's take a look at ES now. Ain't nothing but a hood thing. Ain't nothing but a hood thing. Alright, so looks like we are now on the 4-hour breaking above. Let's go. Let's go let her push. She wants to push it. So well, look at this area of resistance here on the RSI. It likes to get up here. So let's see if she wants to continue onwards. Reject. This is an area of resistance. Been a clean area of resistance for how many times? 1, 2, 3 in this consolidated area, and then another one potentially. All right, and then hopefully come back down. Not surprised here. Maybe retest at 236, but it looks like it wants to retest 236 here. It's criminal. Criminal. No options chain. I'm getting hungry too. All right, we are seeing a little bit of weakness here on SPY. Russell, ES. Yeah, we're getting that 15-minute reversal. Bearish divergence play. Panning out nicely here. Panning out nicely here. Absolutely criminal. Velo does not have options. That's criminal. ASTI. Oof, can I short ASTI? I would love to short the shit out of ASTI. I might buy some. Wow, no options on ASTI. No options on ASTI. Wow. Fucking ridiculous. You can't even short a fucking ASTI. I'm absolutely livid right now. NVDA. Oh, can I get a nice little NVIDIA short? Oh, no. No money, no money, no money, no money, no money today. No money today. No money. You're not playing today. You're not playing today. Sit on your hands. Oh my God, I almost pulled the trigger. Wow. Almost pulled the trigger. Holy shit. Woo. Man, oh man. Oh, almost pulled the trigger. I gotta stop gambling, boys. Oh my God. NVIDIA almost got me. NVIDIA almost got me. NVIDIA almost got me. But I told myself, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm sitting on my hands today. It's a very, very good bull structure, without a doubt. It's very much bullish. Very much bullish. I just wanted to buy some puts out the money. Just wanted to buy puts out the money. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. It's all about chilling out, respecting your play, respecting today as a sit on your hands day. Respect it. Sitting on your hands today. Sitting on your hands today. No. And this is what I'm watching going into NVDA tomorrow. Absolutely just sitting on my hands today. No money today. No money in the market. What? Duolingo. DUOL. This thing has been beaten down. I know that for a fact. Duolingo has been getting destroyed. Oh shit. Mean reversion play. Yeah, mean reversion play. You got those 2x inverses. You know, this could be a nice little mean reversion play for sure. Let me see the options on Duolingo here. DUOL, Duolingo. Alright, good. They got options. Fucking finally here. Calls are now printing. 2-day strikes. 113 in the money. Open interest. I see no. Wow. Open interest on 2 days. Absolutely nothing. Open interest on the 9-day. Nothing. Open interest on the 10-day. Nothing. Wow. Wow. There's more bearish, more puts than calls on Duolingo. Out the money calls are 115, $2.75. Excuse me. Not, those are buying orders. 310 for 115 strike. Excuse me. 310 on 15 strike, 275 on the 116 strike, and 230 at the 117 strike. Open interest is obviously. Let me see what the open interest is. So there's much more puts than there are calls in terms of ratio. The puts are absolutely dominating the calls by a mile. There's not much action going on in the options market on Duolingo, to be honest with you. Volume is absolutely horrendous on Duolingo. 3.67%. I mean 3.67K volume today. Open interest 132. Yeah, this is absolutely horrendous price action on the options chain. Absolutely horrendous. The Greeks, the Gamma 0.05, Vega 0.0326, and Rho 0040. Implied volatility 81.5, 80. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. BMNR 1% today. Sideways action. BMNU. Let's see what BMNU is doing. 1.4%. Yeah, sideways action. Not a fan. NVDA, Amazon. Ooh, Apple. Clean shooting star here on the 15-minute. Very nice to see here. Clean rejection here, 15-minute. Oil still going up. BZAI now pulling back here off of this harmonic play here. Huge terminal candle. Holy shit, that's what I like to see. Let's go. Wow, right at that harmonic completion too. That's crazy how I called that shit. Bro, you gotta respect the harmonics, man. Respect the harmonics. Just in, Russia offers $12 trillion in deals to United States for lifting sanctions. Offers United States $12 trillion in deals. Okay, so this is why I think we're getting the buzz today. APLZ inverse 2x EDF Oh. Oh. Nice. Nice alpha here. Yo, that's the fucking alpha that we're looking for. APLD, we might miss the opportunity here though. Is APLD crashing today? Oh yeah. Oh no. It's not crashing. So what happened to NVIDIA? They just sold their position? Like they're just taking profits? I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking profits, but this is absolutely fucking horrendous. That's horrendous news for APLD, but let me see what's actually going on here. Yeah, a lot of bearishness going into... A lot of bearishness. A lot of bearishness going into APLD here. On the daily, higher low though, going here. But you still bearish trend here. Still bearish. Still bearish, but the trend looks reversal on the daily. Let me see the 12. Bullish harami. So it looks like it's settling here. Let's see here. So there's some Russian news that just broke out, guys. Russia wants to make a deal with United States, 12 trillion in deals in exchange for lifting sanctions, the Economist report. So this is absolutely wild. This kind of news, like you just don't never know. Or high, January, February, March. Snap surpasses 25 million subscribers. What the fuck? Snap. Snapchat? What? Snapchat. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is news? February 4th, they just had revenue. Yeah, this is absolutely good news. Whatever news that just broke out. What is this? Announce Snap Direct revenue business reaches. So it looks like they had earnings early. The 4th? What the fuck is this news? Snap Direct revenue business reaches 1 billion annualized revenue run rate. So they just released this news. Wow. It's absolutely at a crazy potential for a mean reversion. This is absolutely the shit that you do want to see at this all-time low. Could be the absolute clap of the century or the best news you ever want to see on this ticker, especially on the 1 hour. Let me see. 20 million, and this is all because of news. Yeah, so that's no-no. That's a big no-no. I don't trade out. If you didn't get in early, forget that. You're going to get clapped chasing news. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button here, folks. Hymns. Yeah, you still always catch the end. Yeah, no, I'm just no trading for me. Just sitting on my hands. I don't want to trade this market. Not for me. Not for me. So I'm just watching the markets from afar and just slowly learning how to trade options. That's the theme for the Discord. Or eventually non-Discord in the future, because I will not support that fucking narrative. Digital ID my ass. So anyway, I'm just sitting on my hands today. NVIDIA. So NVIDIA put options are increasing here, folks. NVIDIA put option preems are increasing. 0 DTEs. 0 DTEs in the money puts are slowly rising. I mean, I saw these things at 83 cents. 83 cents. And now they're trading at $1.15, folks. The put strikes. Wow. The 190 strike. Hold on, let me double check here. I'm not crazy. Yeah, the 0 in the money, we're trading at 93 cents. No, excuse me. When we saw them earlier this morning, they were trading at 79 cents, and now they're $1.20 here. Crazy. 0 DTEs are crazy. Crazy volatility on fucking zero. That's wild. Wild, guys. Wild. You can't fucking make this shit up. Like, I can understand why zero DTEs makes a lot of sense for some folks, but Jesus Christ, you can get yourself collapsed so easily if you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Earnings for one next week. They moved their report ahead. Bullish. Yeah, they are. Some had 220 calls, rolling them into a red wire. Nice, bro. It's absolutely, I mean, I got the tickers up right here. I got Ondas on the top left here, 8% Ondas. It's at resistance, but it can continue, especially with the theme, the news. Look at Velo. I'm keeping a close eye on Velo, and there's no options on Velo. So I got targets at $7 around on Velo ish if it continues down. With short interest at 52% on Velo as well. So it's not really giving me confidence. I am keeping a close eye. Oh, UMAX 7.3% as well. Lot of things going on right now. So Ondas looking good here. But like I said, I'm sitting on my hands today. And Robinhood, I am looking for positions, but more for the downside. I am watching ES. Whoa. ES, NASDAQ, NQ. Sitting on my hands. I buy under 9 on Velo. Yeah, I'm buying at 7 on Velo. That's my target. There is a very, very clean area of support there at 760. That's my target, 760. I want to really get it there. 760, we're right below the 0.5 ratio. So that means more continuation, potentially downside. And if we know the ratios off of Fibonacci's, now that you're below the 0.5, you have a 60% chance, and not like it's going to get there, but the odds of continuation downward continues when you're below the 0.5. You're below the means on the RSI center, and your negative DI just hit the 25 mark, meaning continuation downside. So I am buying Velo at $7, 760, 716 around there. But it can absolutely go ahead and bounce here, whatever have you, hit that trend line. May reject that 382 at $11, but there is a trend here, so I'm not touching Velo until it probably hits around 760. If it gets there, you never know, right? If it gets there. But you are seeing bullish pattern setups here. Technically, you do see bullish pattern setups right here as well. So bull and bear thesis. It's what we call a potential 3 stars to the south. 3 stars to the south setup. So that's bullish. So absolute bounce or support at the 875. 875. Yeah, I had a look on ASTI. So ASTI found the bounce at that support line. Look at the trend line support that I got going on. So it's just doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing the thing. Oops, let me move it up here. Doing the thing. We have the support here. Bounced it, touched it daily, then the 236. So absolutely looking good here. We are seeing indices now pulling down here. Pulling down is what I love to see. I love it. NVDA also dragging markets down. So if NVIDIA is coming down, market's going to come down with it. A good portion of the market is going to come down with it. So I love what I see here in terms of, I'm such a bear. Somebody said bull. BULL. BULL 1.5%. 2 harmonic completion settling here. Daily, yeah. Bullish haramis candles again. Finding support. Bullish setup here at 584. Deep in the bear zone. Now the RSI is pointing north. Let me see what the 12 hours says. Hold up, something's cooking here. Oh yeah, something's cooking here. Let me see the open interest on bull real quick. Nice, that's my buy levels. 875 for Velo is my limit order level. Nice. BULL. Let me see. BULL is doing something interesting. Let me do 30 days. I'm more of a 30-day out the money guy. $7 strong. Wow, they're cheap. Holy bull. Excuse me, bull. Out the money, $7.05. Wow, dudes. Holy fucking shit. $7 strikes. $7.5 strikes. I mean, shit, can you do 365? 365. Look at the out the money calls. Out the money calls. Wow, they're so cheap. Oh my fucking god, they're so cheap. You can't make this shit up. Oh my god, out the money calls are so cheap. This makes me want to be fucking bullish. Shit, I might just buy some fucking calls here. Hold up. Let me see what we got going on right here. What would happen if you do 1,000? $39,000. Let's do 500. $20,000. And if you do 200, $8,000. God dang. Ooh, look at the calls here. Oof. No way, Jose, bitch. Wow, wow, guys, the bull out the money calls. Bull out the money calls. 331 days out, so almost 2 years. Excuse me, 1 year out. They're trading the $15 calls are trading at 39 cents. 39 cents a year out, $15 strike calls, 39 cents. I mean, you seriously, for a year out, holy shit. The open interest is 26,000. Your highest open interest is at $10 strikes, trading at 82 cents, 51,000. 51,000. Out the money calls, $10 strikes for 82 cents. I mean, you know, Jesus Christ. Like, I want to do it. But I told myself, bull can go lower. I'm not doing it now. I'm respecting my rules today. No trading, no touching the markets today. Absolutely trading. Cheap for read. I don't touch the crypto ecosystem. What equals what? What do you mean crypto? Bull is a brokerage, bro. Bull is a brokerage. BULL. Webull, remember? Webull follows Hood, or you know, it's the Hood fucking environment. I was just to buy. I'm going back into NVDA. So premiums continue to go. So we saw the premiums on the put side. Absolutely zero DTE puts from 79 cents in the money puts to $1.40 now. Absolutely crazy. For the 190 strike in the money puts, again, 79, now we're up a 40, 143. 143. And a little bit too late to buy puts. But I am not playing nothing in the market. Today was sitting on my hands, saying this is why I would absolutely avoid the markets today, because of this dumb fucking reason where we still have that war lingering. There's a lot of bearishness in the entire market. So, you know, I'm just sitting on my hands today. What's confusing with bullish, the Theo crypto brokerage, my bad. Oh, yeah, I don't touch crypto. Excuse me, I don't touch crypto coins, but I do trade BTCZ short. BTCC short. I can fucking short crypto. I'm waiting for the opportunity to buy crypto for the long. And that's around, you know, some of the targets that we got down at maybe 55, 45. We'll see what happens. Now we're seeing NVIDIA pull back here. Let me see the preems on NVIDIA puts. NVIDIA puts now increasing 146 puts, $1.47. Volume is increasing in the money puts, 84% in the money. 84% in the money. 140 NVIDIA 140 preems now 190 strikes. They keep increasing. Now they're $1.43, $1.40 in that range. We saw them earlier today at 78 cents. Now they're fucking $1.43. You can't make this shit up. Looking good though. 146 now increasing. Preems 140, 148 on the 190 strike in the money. 148. Whoa. Are the open interest increasing? Let me see. Open interest on the call side. So calls are trading at 25 cents. Impressive. Fucking impressive. Impressive. Up 70% rolling prop. Lots of cash on the side though. So I can't hate. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not fucking trading this market. Hell no. Hell fucking no. We're finally seeing a rejection here again on the 15-minute on futures. That's what I love to see here. When you're patient enough, the market starts showing you hands. So let's go back to ES futures real quick. There you go. The bearish divergence slowly printing here. So looking good here on the 15-minute. As we stated earlier, looking juicy, looking juicy. Very, very clean. Bearish divs too as well. Very divs. I wanted to, actually, this could be fucking B here. All right, let's see if it wants to come and find support. 6,900. We'll take it from there. It could be a scallop formation, continuation run, but so far I do like what I see here. Pullback is imminent. Looking good. 17%. Nice. 17%. What time is it? All right, I definitely need to start looking to get the hell out the house. Looking to get the hell out the house. I'm sitting in the, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Let me see one last look. Wow, FCEL looking interesting here. FCEL. We were talking about this ticker. We're already up 1.27%. 1.27% FCEL. What's the volume on this thing? 486,000. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button on. All right, guys. I'm going to shut the stream. It's already 12 o'clock. It's beautiful day today. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll tune in tomorrow again. 9:30 East. 9:30 a.m. East. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers.